Hey everyone, welcome back to day 36 of online art enrichment. Just a reminder that this is the last week that I will be uploading art videos for the remainder of the school year. Next week is the last week of school and I will not be uploading any videos for the last week of school. So continue what you're doing, keep making art, and send me pictures of your last week of artwork. Before we get started with today's art activity, here is some of the artwork that I have received from this past week. Thank you again to everybody who has been sending me artwork this past week and even the previous weeks. I have really enjoyed seeing what you guys have been up to, and it's just made me smile and made my days a whole lot brighter. For today's art activity, we are going to be working with origami. Origami is the Japanese word for the art of folding paper. So go ahead and grab some paper and let's get started. Today, I'm going to be teaching you how to fold two different origami animals. The first one is going to be a bird, and the second one is going to be a pug. A pug is just a kind of dog. So you can choose to make one, you can choose to make both of them. It's up to you. I'm going to start with the origami bird. So the first thing that we need to do is to make our paper into a square. A square is equal on all four sides. You're going to take one corner of your paper and you're going to fold it like this so that this side of the paper touches and matches up with this side of the paper. So we don't want to go too far. You can see it's not lined up. We don't want to go not far enough. That's still not touching. So we want to go where it touches, where it meets the paper on the other side. And then you're just going to make that fold. So notice how my paper is lined up at the edge right here. And you can see there's a little sliver of paper right here that we do not need anymore. So if you have some scissors, you can just cut it off with your scissors right here. If you don't have scissors, then you can just fold it like this. And you're just going to keep folding back and forth to make it easier to tear off. Step one was just to create your square piece of paper. Step two, if you have your square piece of paper, you should already have this fold line here in the middle. So we're just going to fold it back down like this into a triangle. Take the top of your triangle and fold down like this. All right. Next, we're going to turn it over to this side and take just this top layer of paper and you're going to fold it up like this. Next, we are going to fold our paper in half, so from left to right. Next, we're going to take this top layer again, and we're going to fold it not all the way back, but just a little bit like this. This is going to make one of the wings of our bird. Flip it over to the other side, and you're going to do the same thing. So this is the second wing of the bird on the other side. Alright, so this part right here, this is the head. If you notice with my finger, I'm just going to kind of push it inwards like this and just flatten it like this. Alright, next I'm going to do the pug. So again, I'm starting with my rectangular sheet of paper and I need to make it into a square. So I'm going to take my corner right here and I'm going to fold so that this side right here meets the edge of the paper right here. So I don't need this side of the paper right here. So if you have scissors, you can just cut that off. If you do not have scissors, just fold on that line and keep folding back and forth until the paper is soft enough or weak enough where you can just tear it off. We've done the first step, which is to create our square piece of paper. The second step, which we have this line right here, is to just fold on to that line to make a triangle. Next, you're going to want to take this top layer of paper and fold it up like this. It's about halfway. Don't go all the way to the top, that's way too far. Just halfway into the paper. So we're going to do the same thing on the other side. Just flip it over and fold up so that it matches. Now we're going to take this left side of the paper and we're going to fold it like this. And we're going to take the right side of our paper, fold it to the left side. So you can notice that this side of my paper, it kind of matches up with the edge of my little triangle right here. Next, I'm going to use this right side and fold it back out like this. So we're making the ears right now. I'm going to do the same thing on the left side. So I'm going to take this piece right here and just fold it right back out. So we have these little corners right here at the top of our head. We're going to fold them down. We're going to do the same thing with our bottom corners. I'm going to fold it inwards like this. So this is the back side of our pug. So we can flip it over to this side for the front. And if you would like to, so the ears are pointy. If you don't want them pointy, you can just fold back these corners to the back side like this. If you want to keep them pointy, then you can keep them pointy. So it's hard to see because this paper is white. Usually origami paper has a white side and then a colored side. So this part right here is the nose and mouth area. So you can go ahead and color that. I'm just gonna get a brown colored pencil and color in that nose and mouth area. You can go ahead and add any other details you would like for the face, such as the eyes, and draw in that nose and the mouth. So this is the origami bird and the origami pug that I created. I hope you guys had fun with today's art activity. There are a whole bunch of other different origami tutorials out there. So if you want to find another one that you want to do, you are more than welcome to do that. You don't have to do the ones that I did today. If you made any origami today and would like to share it with me, you can always do that through either 1, emailing me, or 2, using that new Google form method where you fill out your name and your grade level, choose which photos of your artwork that you want to upload, and then click the submit button. Remember, for the Google form to work, you do need to be logged in with your Student Garland ISD email address or a personal Gmail address. Also remember, you can follow me on Twitter and subscribe to my YouTube channel to keep up to date with what I am doing. I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye!